Hello and welcome to our cozy corner of YouTube where we explore original ideas for your Christmas tree. If you love the holiday season but crave something beyond the classic red and green, you are in the right place. Today we're walking through a sequence of vivid, image-driven ideas that you can imagine in your own home. Picture after picture, a gallery of ideas that range from rustic and natural to bold and modern, from handmade and personal to sleek and geometric. The goal is simple. Spark your creativity with visuals that are easy to recreate, affordable, and uniquely you. In this first photo, you see a living room bathed in warm light. The tree stands in the corner, wrapped not with traditional ribbons but with a wide burlap ribbon that drapes in soft folds. Pine cones are tucked into the branches like little treasures, and dried orange slices peek out between the needles. A twine garland winds around the trunk, punctuated by a few sprigs of eucalyptus. The overall vibe is rustic, organic, and inviting, a tree that feels like a walk in the woods during a crisp winter day. If your home has natural textures, this look keeps the focus on warmth and a sense of place rather than bright color chemistry. Now we shift to a different mood. In this close-up, the next photo reveals a minimalist approach, a tree dressed in frosted whites and cool silvers, with a generous amount of negative space. Every ornament is carefully chosen, and light hits the glossy surfaces to create soft highlights. There are few shapes here, but each one stands out because of its quiet elegance. A matte white star tops the tree, while glass spheres catch the light and reflect the room back at you like tiny moons. This look is perfect for small spaces or for anyone who loves clean lines and a peaceful, almost sculptural tree that blends with modern interiors. The following image celebrates memories and personality. A vintage vibe comes to life as family heirloom ornaments mingle with hand-printed photos in tiny frames. The tree hangs velvet ribbons and delicate lace, and a string of old-fashioned bulbs casts a warm amber glow. You might notice a favorite heirloom ornament that has traveled through generations, or a handmade ornament that a child crafted years ago. The effect is heartwarming and nostalgic, a reminder that the tree can be a living album of your family's story. If you want to honor the past while celebrating today, this is a look that always feels right. Let's jump to color and drama. The next image shows bold jewel tones, emerald greens, rich purples, deep teals, and shimmering gold accents. The ornaments are varied in shape and texture, faceted glass, satin teardrops, and metallic beads that catch the light from every angle. A few oversized baubles anchor the palette, while delicate threadwork garlands weave between branches. The overall impression is lush and opulent, the kind of tree that draws the eye from across the room. It's ideal for festive gatherings or for homes that love a strong color statement without sacrificing elegance. Next up is a tree that feels like a forest brought indoors. In this image, greenery is the star. Branches are layered with fresh or faux foliage, moss tucked into the nooks, and natural elements like pine cones and driftwood accents. The color has depth but stays grounded in earthy tones. Think of a tree as a living, breathing piece of nature, with textures that invite you to touch and explore. This look is wonderfully adaptable for those who want something that looks good in daylight and glows beautifully at night. If you're inclined toward personal, handmade pieces, you'll love the DIY eco-friendly section. An image here shows ornaments crafted from felt animals, hand-folded paper stars, cinnamon stick bundles tied with twine, and salt dough shapes painted in soft colors. The textures feel tactile and friendly, and the overall cost is gentle on the wallet. Plus, these ornaments can be a family project, a way to involve kids and guests in the decorating process. It's a reminder that sustainability can also be playful and creative, not just practical. Now on to whimsy. The next photo depicts a woodland creature theme where tiny wooden animals perch among the branches. A cheeky fox, a wise owl, and a family of little squirrels create a charming story on the tree. Tiny mushrooms, felt leaves, and miniature pine cones add to the fantasy vibe. This look invites imagination and conversation, making your tree feel like a small art installation from a fairy tale. It's ideal for playrooms, family rooms, or any space where joy and wonder are encouraged. What about a touch of modern geometry? The following image features geometric and modern ornaments, copper wire stars, crystal prisms, and faceted acrylic shapes in a sophisticated palette. The shapes create angles and light reflections that feel contemporary, almost architectural. When you mix warm wood tones with metallic accents, the result is a striking balance between form and function. If you love design and interior trends, this is the look that says you value craft and contemporary aesthetics in equal measure. A luminous option appears in the next photo where lights take center stage. Here layered lighting creates depth and mood. Warm white LEDs weave through every branch, while a few color-changing strands offer playful options for celebrations. A soft halo from the tree pairs with a bright topper to cast a gentle glow across the room. The effect is magical and cinematic, especially if you enjoy movie nights or cozy storytelling by the tree. Lighting can transform a simple silhouette into a living scene, so consider the brightness, color temperature, and how the string lights interact with your decor. Another image focuses on personal touches. This photo features family portraits, initials carved in wood, and small keepsakes tucked into the branches. The ornament count may be fewer, but each piece carries a memory. The result is intimate and meaningful, a tree that feels like a reflection of the people under its boughs. If you seek a design that communicates family values and shared moments, this approach blends sentiment with style in a seamless way. No matter which style you prefer, there are practical tips to help you achieve it. For rustic looks, start with a strong foundational garland, then add texture with natural materials like dried fruit, cinnamon, and pine. For minimalist trees, choose a limited color palette and vary only the shapes and finishes to maintain visual interest. For vintage themes, mix old and new gently, keeping a few fresh elements to prevent the tree from feeling heavy. For bold color palettes, balance complexity with negative space, ensuring the room isn't overwhelmed by ornament density. For DIY or eco-friendly ideas, plan a small batch of ornaments first and test how they hang before committing to the entire tree. The key is to choose a story you love and let the visuals tell that story with rhythm and balance. As we come toward the end of our tour, let's talk about practical setup. Start with the right tree position, away from heat sources, clear of door drafts, and near a power outlet for electronics. Layer your lights first, from the trunk outward, then add garlands and ornaments in a deliberate sequence so the tree doesn't look crowded. Use ornament clusters to create focal points, not to fill every inch. Step back every so often to observe balance and rhythm across the whole tree. And don't forget the finishing touches. A tasteful tree topper, a coordinating tree skirt, and perhaps a few scented accents like cinnamon sticks or pine needles to bring in a multi-sensory dimension. If you keep these basics in mind, any of the ideas you see here can become a completed scene that feels like you, not a store display. Finally, a quick reminder, your Christmas tree is a canvas. It evolves with your tastes, the decorations you already own, and the memories you're creating this year. The most original ideas often come from mixing a few of these styles together. A rustic natural base with a modern geometric ornament, a handful of heirloom pieces lounging among bold jewel tones, or a DIY felt creature perched beside a frosted glass ball. The pleasure of decorating is in experimenting and discovering what speaks to you. So take these images as invitations to try something new, or to remix your favorites, until you land on a look that feels truly original and warm for your home this festive season. Thanks for watching and imagining your own version of original ideas for your Christmas tree. If you enjoyed this tour, consider saving the video to revisit later, share it with friends who love holiday decorating, and subscribe for more design-oriented ideas that bring warmth and creativity into your home throughout the year.